Phi had never seen anything like this before. There was a little yellow bird building a strange kind of nest in his garden. Phi spent his days observing the animal when he suddenly noticed it hiding something inside. Curious about what it could be, Phi decided to try to peek inside, but little did Phi know, this little bird would change his life forever. When Phi's first attempts to look inside failed, he decided to change tactics. He had tried to observe the bird through a camera, but that didn't work. So, Phi contacted a bird expert. After listening to Phi's strange story, the bird expert came over immediately. This was something he couldn't just ignore. He hoped the expert could help him, and maybe be able to grab whatever was inside the nest without disturbing the bird too much or getting hurt himself. He watched as the expert did his thing and gasped when he walked back with clearly something in his hands. But when the expert entered Phi's house and showed him what had been inside the nest all this time, Phi turned pale. But what was so mysterious about this bird? Why couldn't Phi look inside the nest himself? And what was the bird hiding? But before we start, smash the like button and make sure to subscribe if you haven't, and hit that notification bell so that you won't miss any new stories. Phi looked out of the window when something suddenly caught his eye. There was a little yellow bird sitting on a branch of one of his trees. It caught his eye because he hadn't seen a bird in his garden in a very long time. Probably because of how overgrown it was with weeds and dead plants. One morning, Phi woke up and immediately opened his curtains to see if the yellow bird was back. To his surprise, there was no bird to be seen. He was a bit disappointed by this, so he decided to go to the store and buy it some food. This way, the bird would hopefully return. The next day, Phi was glad to see the bird had returned, and was happily eating the bird food he had laid out. But there was something else that had changed in the garden. On one of the branches hung a little ball of leaves and branches, which wasn't there the day before. Phi couldn't really see much from inside his house, so he slowly stepped into his garden, hoping not to scare away the bird. But of course, the bird got spooked and flew away as soon as Phi got too close. Now, Phi could get as close to the ball as he wanted. Phi stood right under the ball and looked up at it. It was woven together in a very interesting way, and Phi wondered why the bird would do something like this. It didn't have a mate, as Phi always saw the bird on its own, but this little ball seemed to look like the beginning of a nest. Each day, the nest grew. He eventually snapped a picture of the bird with the nest and used reversed image search on Google to figure out what type of bird it was. Phi discovered it was a kind of male weaver bird that usually built their nests to attract females for mating. It was commonly found in the South Asian country he lived in, but there was one thing that didn't add up. Their mating season was between June and September, but it was currently April. This confused Phi a bit. Why would this bird build a nest if he wasn't going to use it? He decided to observe it daily to see if there would be any changes in the nest or the bird, and soon, he noticed something. One morning, Phi noticed the bird had finished the nest, but that wasn't the strange part. Just as Phi looked out of his window, he saw something disappear inside the nest, which didn't look like the bird. Some moments later, the yellow bird flew out of the nest empty-handed, or, well, with an empty beak. It looked like the bird was hiding something in its nest. You see, Phi had a lot of free time on his hands. He was recently fired from his job, which resulted in him not really leaving his house anymore. But now, he had found a new purpose. The arrival of this bird shifted something inside Phi. Suddenly, he had a new interest that didn't involve a screen or angry yelling at his friends for not killing the enemy. And now that Phi was so interested in the bird, he knew he couldn't rest until he knew what was hiding inside its prize nest. So, he went online and bought a small wildlife camera. It was an expensive purchase, and Phi didn't have a lot of money or a job for that matter, but that wasn't important to him. When the bird left to do whatever it did when it wasn't inside Phi's garden, Phi walked over to the tree and placed a ladder underneath. He turned on the camera and connected it to his laptop. This way, he could make sure he hung the camera in the perfect spot. He hung the camera on the bark of the tree, facing the nest. The camera was a brownish-blackish color, so it was very hard to spot. Now all Phi had to do was go back inside and wait behind his laptop, which was a bit ironic, as suddenly his new hobby did involve a screen. It could have taken hours for the bird to return, so Phi turned on his TV to watch a movie in the meantime. The movie was so captivating that Phi completely missed the return of the bird. Only when it was already dark outside, and time for him to hit his own nest, did he notice the bird being back. It was way too dark on the screen to see the bird, but he could hear its chirping loud and clear through the audio. So, Phi went to bed with the plan to wake up early and just hope for the best. The next morning, he woke up at the crack of dawn and immediately rushed over to his laptop. He was still a bit sleepy, so it took him a second to realize what he was looking at. Grass? Phi leaned in to get closer to the laptop but was sure he was looking at blades of grass. Then he realized. The camera must have fallen down. Phi wasted no second and slid into his slippers. He had to make sure the camera was still intact. There was no way Phi could afford a second camera, so he rushed over to the tree. He immediately spotted the camera, picked it up, and brought it inside. The camera was a bit wet from the morning dewdrops, so Phi wiped it clean to get a better look at the damage. When the camera was dry, Phi had a clear view of the damage. When he initially realized the camera had fallen down, he figured it was because he probably hadn't secured it the right way. But now that he saw what kind of damage it had, he knew something else had happened during the night. The camera was full of little dents and pits clearly made by the bird's beak. Phi was stunned. Why would the bird attack the camera? It was already hard to spot when Phi looked at it in the daylight. So how could the bird even notice the camera in the dark? It was clear that the bird was very aware of its surroundings. Phi figured it could be defending its territory, but the camera was very aggressively attacked. There had to be another way to figure out what the bird was hiding in its nest, without costing him more money. Phi was also a bit scared by the unexpected attack. If the little bird could do this kind of damage to a camera, who knows what it could do to Phi himself if he were to have a look. It was a truly frightening thought, and Phi didn't want to risk getting his eyes poked out. Suddenly, the once so cute little yellow bird didn't seem so cute anymore. And Phi could only think of one reason why. Whatever was inside that nest was very important to it. The only thing was, it couldn't be his partner or eggs, because the bird was always alone, and nothing had come out of the nest except the bird itself. It also couldn't be eggs, because the bird had built the nest itself, which was something only male birds of this kind did. And for as far as Phi knew, male birds didn't lay eggs. Something inside Phi told him to just let it go, but all this mystery surrounding the nest and the bird only made him more curious. Phi didn't know any bird enthusiasts or experts, so he turned to the next best thing, Google. He searched the web to learn more about these birds, but the more he read, the more confused he got. There were just too many things not adding up. He had to get in contact with a real expert in this field. He eventually managed to find a bird expert living pretty close to his house. He sent him an email with pictures and all the info he had on the bird. Within a day, the expert had reacted, and they arranged for him to come over the next day. Phi was excited to hopefully finally see what the bird was hiding. The next day, bird expert Emmanuel Flether stood on his doorstep. Phi excitedly let him in and offered him a cup of coffee. But Emmanuel refused. He wanted to see the bird straight away. Phi showed him the garden, and Emmanuel told him to get back inside while he did his thing. Moments later, Emmanuel returned with something in his hand. It was a diamond earring. Phi couldn't believe what he was seeing. Did this bird steal the earring? He turned pale at the thought of him getting arrested over this, but quickly realized he had seen the earring before. Phi's neighbor, a beautiful woman around the same age as him, wore almost identical earrings. Phi remembered because he had a little crush on his neighbor, so he didn't hesitate to knock on her door and ask her if she had lost it. And she did. His neighbor was very happy to have her earring back. Phi took this opportunity to ask his neighbor out, and to his surprise, she said yes. Phi was very excited, as he had never had the courage to do something like this before he ever encountered the bird. He thanked Emmanuel for his help and continued his day with the biggest smile on his face. The end.